In Jeremiah 9, you probably noticed a lot of shaking of the camera. I swear, boy, sometimes I feel like the Holy Spirit, and my flesh are fighting. And I know that's the case because sometimes my flesh wants to read words that aren't there. Or, I don't know. But it's like, makes me think of the way Jeremiah must have felt, kind of. I mean, I've mentioned this other times, but I'll say it again. I probably mentioned it last time I read Jeremiah 9, very likely. I don't know. I know it was when I was reading Jeremiah. And I've said it recently here, but Jeremiah sounds, when you read Jeremiah, sometimes you can't tell who's talking, him or the Lord. Well, actually, I don't think much of any of it, of course, is Jeremiah talking, but it sounds like Jeremiah, of course, Oh, that my head were waters and mine eyes a fountain of tears, that I might weep day and night for the slain of the daughter of my people. And of course, that's what Jeremiah did in Lamentations. If you have a chance to listen to what I got to read about a year ago, the Lord would touch my heart quite often when I'd read different passages as I was first time reading through the Bible, and I sort of made it a goal to, when the Lord touched my heart, to read a passage from Lamentations. The second time I read through Jeremiah last fall, there was only like one time since that I've read one of the Lamentations. And it makes me feel kind of bad even that I haven't gotten touched in a way enough to where at the end I'm just kind of weeping uncontrollably. I mean, here reading this, I was at the point of it just about, and I wasn't holding back or nothing, but, then I just quickly flip over to Lamentations, and while I was still crying, just let it out while I was reading the Lamentations. So if you want to go look up the Lamentations I read a summer ago, back in the summer of 2010, you can look for that book on the channel page, on our Family Bible Time channel page, and find that playlist and hear genuine tears. But here somewhere also the Lord mentions a lamentation. I can't remember which verse. Boy, this stuff's amazing here. I'm thinking about doing a video on this here, just to me sitting and chatting kind of thing, because the Lord has kind of shown me a lot of this kind of stuff here, really. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders. But then down, wherever it is, right here, for the mountains will I take up a weeping and a wailing, and for the habitations of the wilderness a lamentation. That's where it gets to the point where who's talking here, the Lord or Jeremiah? But of course, Jeremiah was one of the spokesmen for God, and through Jeremiah he did take up a weeping and a lamentation, and through it wrote the book that I just spoke of. I should have praised the Lord for the opportunity to read his word. And I'm looking forward to reading Jeremiah 10 next.